built to dominate, not only on the racetrack, not only on the roads, but in the dealers as well. It has a curb appeal that's very stylish, and an engine that has plenty of power.
Hey, Robby, that's great. I mean, we used this term race ready. We've thrown it around a couple times already. When you hear that term, what does that mean to you?
Well, what race ready means to me is it's designed from the beginning. It's a full tubular structure chassis with most of the pivot points are in double shield. This car is designed, like I said, from ground up. We started with the wheels. We tried to get the wheels with the right offset so we can get the longest CVs and axles possible. And I would say we have the most positive offset wheel. This car is designed at 64 inches wide. What that allows you to do, as soon as you put an aftermarket wheel, it's not just the car we designed, we were thinking about all the aftermarket parts and accessories that go along with it. And when you buy a 64-inch car, it already has a stylish roll cage. It already has the V-bars for frontal impact, which also help in X-bracing for the roof. You know, it's got the, like I said, the King shocks, the dual shade springs. It's got 30-inch tires, which is the largest tire in the category today. The vehicle is capable of 32-inch tires pretty easily, and it's built to be accessorized. So it's not just a base model vehicle. We thought about all the accessory options. As you're looking at the interior here, it has a very car-like feel. It's very comfortable, dual-paneled inside and out. So, you know, I'm excited about it. I'm excited for you guys to drive it this week at ERX, and we're excited to get it in the marketplace and take on Polaris.
Hey, there's a orange car there behind you. I'm not certain exactly what that is. Why don't you tell the folks what that's all about?
All right, over here we have what we call a Speedcat 77. Can-Am came out with a 72-inch wide car. The rules in the racing series is 77. So why mess around with 72 if you can go all the way to 77? Ironically, that's the same number I use on my trophy truck, 77. The cool thing about this car is this is an accessorized production car. It has the same pivot points, it has the same transmissions, it has the exact same body. Even though this car looks a lot bigger, these body panels will switch from car to car. They are the production car. The suspension, this has a 77-inch kit on it, but it still runs the same stock King shock as the production model. The way we did the suspension design, the suspension doesn't get, you know, you talk about long travel. Well, all we really needed to do was get stance to have a bigger CV or a less CV angle to get more wheel travel. This is a production car that gets 22 inches of wheel travel right from a conversion kit or something that's coming in the future.
Are you saying then that you could take that 64-inch production and with the speed accessories create a 77-inch race vehicle for the aftermarket enthusiast?
Exactly what I'm saying, and thank you for the tip off there. But this allows the consumer to start with a base model, and then he can actually end up with a full race version model. It has, you know, like I said, it has 77-inch. The front A-arms, they still bolt on to the exact same pivot points. If you look up here inside the front end, it still has the billet spindles on it. You know, it's got everything reinforced. One thing I feel like we're a leader in the category is we have what we call front steer. And that means that the tie rods are on the front side of the differential and on the front side of the spindles. And what that allows you to do is when the tire hits a bump, it's actually trying to toe out. That puts the tie rod in tension instead of compression. So the geometry of the front end on this 77 race car is exactly the same geometry on the production vehicle. And then you can come inside to all the accessories. And when you look at the dash and you get a chance to come down and look at it on the floor this evening, you'll see there's a lot of empty space in the dash. But when you come over and you look at it as a race car, there's an opportunity for a GPS, there's an opportunity for a data acquisition system, a two-way radio, intercom. There's a lot of places to put your accessories on this vehicle. Another thing it has is obviously the window nets, and I believe this is a very important part of it, and even for the production vehicle, I think we should be looking at that. That production vehicle over to our right is a production 82, 83 mile an hour car. And as you saw in the video, and we'll have some more video down here to be able to take a look at, it's ready to go racing. And that's one thing nice, is we've got a turbo package that bolts onto this engine. We've got a turbo car over here to the left. 200 and probably 15 horsepower, and this is a 95 to 100 mile an hour car to the left, 83 mile an hour car to the right, and I'm very proud of what Wildcat has done.
Hey, Robby, I'm telling you, that sounds like a great way on that 77-inch for our dealers to make a lot of accessory money selling that to the aftermarket folks who like to take that production model and go racing with it. So, hey, are you going to be over there for a while?
I will. That's one thing cool is, you know, you can do it a little at a time with the production model, or you can come over and do a full-blown race vehicle, which is available as well today.
That's great. Hey, so just to summarize, Robby and his business partner, Todd Romano, will be over on the showroom floor tonight and for most of the morning tomorrow before Robby has to go to an SST event in Australia. So make sure you get over there with Robby and see up close and personal, ask questions. We are very, very excited to getting this vehicle to this stage where we can show it here tonight and make it part of our model year 18 launch. So, hey, Robby, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, guys. Congratulations, Wildcat. Good job.
All right, so I'm telling you firsthand, it looks badass, it drives badass. I'm one of the few guys around who've been able to take it out and put it through its paces. We are going to have this vehicle in a prototype form, keyword prototype form, out at the ERX track later on this week. We want you to have the same experience